Good morning, AHS. Welcome to this week's episode of Eye the Needle. I'm Katie Salute.
And I'm Kelsey Sedlick.
Now here's Kelsey with school news.
Thanks, Katie. On Monday, students from FFA went to soil judging in Griswold. Here's Dre Newell.
Soils judging is the judging of soil. So they dig a big pit with an excavator, and you gotta go down and look at the horizons and what the clay looks like. We got 11th out of 25 teams. It's important to know because you gotta know what you want to plant or if it's okay to plant in that area, and the slope of the land, water runoff and erosion, clay, silt, and sand. You gotta know the percentage. It's best to have a percentage of silt and clay. It's mostly what's around here. No, we use a knife. You can dig into the soil and see what it looks like, and then water to wet it down. There's a professional that does it, and then he just, whatever he thinks, I guess, is what's right. This was the first time I did it.
The pep rally will be held today. At the rally, the choir will perform, followed by coronation, and finally the cheerleaders. The homecoming dance is this Saturday. Students are allowed to wear spaghetti straps, off-the-shoulder dresses, or sleeveless tops and dresses, but your clothing still needs to be appropriate. Here's Katie with Fine Arts.
Thanks, Kelsey. This Friday, the marching band will perform their show called Classic Rock, which features songs like Purple Haze, Should I Stay or Should I Go, and Kung Fu Fighting. They will also attend the Clarinda Band Jamboree on Saturday. In choir, premier students are starting to add singing with dancing to the song Rise/New Revolution. During the homecoming assembly today, chamber is also performing a song from last year's show called Follow the Light. Besides chamber choir, the treble singers and concert choir are working on music for their fall concert. Almost main cast members are continuing to practice this week. Now here's an ad brought to you by Kinsey, Chloe, and Anna.
I would love to go to homecoming with you. Yay! Here you go, my lady. Thank you.
She got me in my gotta be real with Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always.
Come to the homecoming dance. It will be fun. Bring your friends.
Thanks, girls. Now here's sports with Allie.
Thanks, Katie. We had a home football game last Friday and losing against Kemper with a score of 45-14. Homecoming is today. Make sure to be there and support as we take on the Falcons. The theme will be black and gold. The boys and girls cross country team went to Harlan on Saturday. The girls team placed third overall and the boys also placed third. 4 girls placed in the top 20, including Carson Rush, Ashley Went, Maddie Bodis, and Taylor McCready. The boys had 3 placed in the top 20, including Bradley Dennis and Jalen Peterson. They also had a meet in Shenandoah on Thursday with the girls team placing second and the boys placing fourth. Now here's the Trojan Minute with Lucas.
What one modern convenience could you live without?
Probably, I don't know, a phone.
Would you rather have a great wardrobe or an amazing car?
A great wardrobe.
What do you most often forget?
Everything. I have horrible memory.
If you had to write a book, what would the subject be?
Horror.
What is one of your goals for the next 5 years?
Just graduate high school.
What's your ultimate vacation?
Hawaii.
If you could trade houses with someone, who would you choose?
Anyone famous.
Thanks, Lucas. The volleyball girls went to Southwest Valley on Saturday and won 1 out of 2 games. They won against Cam Cougars, winning every set. They lost all 3 sets against Panorama, and they lost against AHSCW with 1 win out of 3. The girls also had a game on Thursday in Kemper and lost all 3 sets. The girls swimming had a swim meet at Dowling Catholic against Pleasant Valley and Dowling. The 400 relay placed 3rd, and Claire Christensen placed 2nd in the 100 butterfly. Cameron Miller got 3rd in the 50 free and the 100 free. Anna Lowry got 1st in the 100 backstroke. They also had a home meet on Thursday and won the meet. Cameron Miller won the 200 free. Anna Lowry won the 200 IM and 100 back, and Briar Rose won the 500 free. Now here's Noah with the Trojan Buzz.
I'm Noah Rutherford, and you're watching Trojan Buzz.
What is up, HS? As you all seen my last video, or at least I hope you did, because I put a lot of time and effort into it, I interviewed Ali Abdallah, and I explained that throughout these next couple weeks, I'm going to be interviewing more exchange students. And today, we have Amma Mikatelli. Okay. Where are you from, Amma?
I'm from South Africa.
And what made you want to come to America and go to school here?
Well, last year around September, my friend was telling me about how her mother signed her up for a scholarship to come to the US for a year. But then unfortunately her mom didn't allow her to go through with it. And then the following day, my mother sent me a link over the phone just for me to check it out because she didn't know what it was about. So when I looked it up, and then I saw that, oh, it's also a scholarship for going to America. Luckily, I knew English before, but then we did have to take an English test. It's called the ETIS test. For anyone who needs to come into the US, they need to know like a certain amount of English for them to come in.
Can you tell me about the language you spoke before you came here?
Okay, the language I speak is isiXhosa, spelled ISIXHOSA. That's my home language. It's mostly spoken in the Eastern Cape, which is one of the provinces or states of my country.
So I have a few phrases that are used around our school frequently, and I was gonna see if you wanted to teach me how to say it.
Okay, we can
Just first one. Our principal says that every Friday it's be careful, come back in one piece. How do you say that in your language?
We say lumka, which means be careful. Buya, which means come back. Uphelele, which means in one piece. Lumka, buya, uphelele.
Uphelele.
Yes.
Lumka, buya,
uphelele. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to teach Miss McKay that.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Peterson, he's a history teacher.
Yes.
One thing he said.
That's garbage.
That's garbage.
Good dirty low. Good dirty low.
Good dirty low.
Good dirty. Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. But you don't say oh, you say oh.
Oh.
Good dirty. Yeah.
So that's garbage is good dirty?
Yeah, good dirty. Garbage. And then lobo is that's
okay.
Yeah.
So lobo, good dirty.
Good dirty lobo. It's
Oh,
swapped
so it's
around,
switched
yeah,
around.
it's not in the
Okay.
same order. Good dirty lobo.
Good dirty lobo. So
Yeah.
like, I see, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Good dirty lobo.
Yeah.
For this next game, I have 5 things, and don't tell me what they are, but I want you to look at me and say them, and I'm gonna try to guess which one they are.
There's 6 things.
There's
Do you want to
6?
say it again? Yeah.
Oh, there's a, well,
First one. Ebola.
is it a ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ikomiki.
Flowers.
Maybe it shares one sound, like this.
Doll.
Komiki. No. Komiki. No.
Is it the scissors?
No.
So it's the cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because ikomiki K cup mango.
Oh, okay.
Iskere.
Scissors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incwadi.
The doll. This is flowers.
No.
This is the book.
It's the book. It's completely different. Not dolly.
Doll. Yeah.
That one we stole from English.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me about your language?
For my language, well, since my language is isiXhosa, right? And the full tribe is amaXhosa, right? Ndingumxhosa, that means I'm a Xhosa person. But dithetha isiXhosa, I speak isiXhosa. And within the tribe there are like about 5 different tribes within my language, and we each speak Xhosa differently. My one, we have very hard X's, but then the other ones, they have softer clicks.
Like Xhosa.
Like us is Xhosa, and they'll say Xhosa.
Oh, gotcha. It's a lot more complicated than English.
Yes, it is very.
Thank you for coming in
It's
today.
only a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Eye the Needle. I'm Katie Salute.
And I'm Kelsey Sedlick.
Don't forget to get groovy this Saturday, HS.